This is gonna blow your mind. December 20th, 1968. A Friday night. Young love was in the air. David Faraday, 17, and Betty Lou Jensen, 16, were excited about the Christmas season. They planned a romantic date, their destination, a drive-in movie in Vallejo, California. It was a classic tale of teenage romance, but it would take a sinister turn. Around 11 p.m., their bodies were discovered in a secluded spot on Lake Herman Road. David lay dead beside his car. He had been shot in the head at close range. Betty Lou was found a short distance away, shot 5 times in the back. The brutality of the crime shook the community. This quiet town had never seen such violence. The police were baffled. There were no witnesses, no signs of robbery, and no apparent motive. The killer had vanished into the night. Little did they know, this was just the beginning of a terrifying reign of terror. The Zodiac Killer had made his first mark. The murders of David and Betty Lou sent shockwaves through Vallejo and beyond. Who could commit such a horrific act? The question lingered in the air, a chilling premonition of the dark mystery that was to unfold. Months passed. The fear and uncertainty lingered. Then, on July 4, 1969, the Zodiac Killer struck again. This time his victims were Darlene Ferrin, 22, and Michael Mageau, 19. The couple was parked at the Blue Rock Springs Park in Vallejo, enjoying a summer evening. A car pulled up beside them. A man emerged, brandishing a handgun. He fired a volley of bullets into their car. Darlene was killed instantly. Michael, though seriously injured, managed to survive the attack. Michael's account of the attack provided crucial details. He described the assailant as a heavy-set man wearing a hooded costume. This chilling image would become synonymous with the Zodiac Killer. This time, the killer didn't disappear into the night. He made a chilling phone call. He called the Vallejo Police Department, claiming responsibility for the shootings. His voice, raspy and devoid of emotion, sent shivers down the spines of the investigators. He was toying with them, reveling in the terror he inflicted. August 1st, 1969. 3 newspapers received letters: the Vallejo Times-Herald, the San Francisco Chronicle, and the San Francisco Examiner. The letters were identical, filled with chilling details of the murders. They included cryptograms, coded messages that the killer claimed held his identity. The letters were signed with a symbol, a circle with a cross through it. This symbol would become synonymous with the Zodiac Killer. It was a chilling signature, a mark of his deadly game. He demanded the newspapers print his letters in ciphers. He threatened more violence if his demands weren't met. The ciphers captivated the public's imagination. People across the country, amateur sleuths and seasoned cryptographers alike, tried to break the codes. The pressure on law enforcement mounted. The Zodiac had become a national obsession, his cryptic messages a source of both fear and fascination. A breakthrough came when a schoolteacher, Donald Hardin, and his wife Betty cracked the 408-character cipher. The message, a rambling and incoherent rant, provided no concrete clues to the killer's identity. However, it did reveal a chilling glimpse into his psyche. He craved attention, reveled in the fear he instilled, and saw his murderous spree as a game. The Zodiac's reign of terror continued. On September 27, 1969, Cecilia Shepard and Brian Hartnell were attacked while picnicking at Lake Berryessa, north of San Francisco. The attacker, wearing a hooded costume emblazoned with the Zodiac symbol, approached them, brandishing a gun. He bound and stabbed them both, leaving Cecilia for dead. Miraculously, Cecilia survived the attack and provided a detailed description of the assailant. She described a man with a cold, calculating demeanor. He spoke in a low, menacing voice. He seemed to take pleasure in their terror. On October 11, 1969, the Zodiac claimed his final confirmed victim. Paul Stein, a cab driver in San Francisco, was shot and killed in his cab. The killer took a piece of Paul's shirt, mailing it to the San Francisco Chronicle as a gruesome trophy. The Zodiac's boldness was escalating. He operated with impunity, taunting the police with his letters and cryptic messages. The Zodiac case is a labyrinth of unanswered questions. The unsolved ciphers stand as the most perplexing pieces of this puzzle. The killer sent several coded messages, each one a potential key to unlocking his identity. One cipher, known as the 340 cipher, remained unsolved for over 50 years. In December 2020, a team of codebreakers finally cracked the code. The message, while bizarre and fragmented, offered no concrete leads on the killer's identity. The other ciphers remain unsolved. They stand as a haunting reminder of the Zodiac's cunning and the enduring mystery that surrounds this case. The Zodiac Killer case has captivated the public's imagination for decades. The chilling nature of the crimes, the killer's taunting letters, and the unsolved ciphers have fueled countless theories, books, documentaries, and fictional accounts. The case remains officially unsolved. The San Francisco Police Department announced in 2021 that they had identified a new person of interest. However, no arrests have been made. Despite the passage of time, the Zodiac Killer continues to cast a long shadow. The case serves as a stark reminder of the capacity for evil that exists in the world. The enduring fascination with the Zodiac stems from our desire to understand the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of seemingly ordinary lives. The case forces us to confront the unsettling reality that some mysteries may never be solved. The Zodiac Killer's reign of terror may have ended decades ago, but the victims' families and the survivors of his attacks still live with the trauma. Their lives were irrevocably changed by his brutality. The Zodiac case is a stark reminder of the importance of vigilance and the need to bring those responsible for such heinous acts to justice. It serves as a chilling testament to the enduring power of fear and the human cost of unsolved crimes. We may never know the true identity of the Zodiac Killer, but his crimes will continue to haunt us. His case stands as a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk in the shadows, and the importance of seeking justice for those whose lives have been forever altered by violence.